So guys, welcome to the channel. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen the direct by now. I mean, probably should have seen the direct, but you know, let's hope so. But I just wanted to point out a few things that I noticed or I just thought were interesting in the video. If this does well, I'll probably do more of these, so let's hope it does well. So yeah, let's get into it. See, right there, when it transitions, there's a switch right there. So they have to always keep one in these rooms. I didn't see it the first couple times I watched it. And here we have his Big Ben. So here's the first gym. It's going to be a grass gym, obviously. So you can see we've gone back to the traditional battling, which is cool. No catch for XP now, you can actually battle. And from the fact you can see Pikachu and this one, whose name avoids me. I know what it evolves into. Chinchou? I can't remember. But so there's going to be a mixture of gens in this island, which is cool. You can see the characters very animated. So maybe they might be randomized or they'll have different sets, like not the usual trainers you have. And the moves look really awesome. Now what I want to mention here is the fact that you can see them battling in a stadium sort of thing. Now I don't think this is a gym. I I think this is the final league that they're battling. So instead of the usual formula, 8 gyms, then you beat the Elite Four, then you sort of go to face the champion, and you're like, oh, it's our rival, what a surprise, that sort of thing. I think it's going to be 8 gym leaders, then you enter a tournament, and you battle here. And I think maybe afterwards, they'll do like a Battle Frontier, which I think will be really cool. But the reason I think that is this is a stadium-esque sort of thing. So it's designed like a stadium, the TV there is the monitor, and I don't think there would be this much hype around a gym battle. Just my opinion. But yeah, let's carry on. So I initially thought this was a secret base, but after looking at the map, it's just one of the underground passages you have to pass through. Now this is super interesting. Now I've looked up a bit, and I've seen some like giants in Celtic mythology and stuff like that. I might make a part 2 just talking about what this could be and what that entails. But we'll go over that later. So this here is clearly a hotel. This is clearly based off a hotel. Now if you're quick enough, if I can pause this right time, could this be a gym behind? I don't know what these are supposed to signify, little castles. But we'll see. Now I think this is the professor's lab. This is clearly the lab. I think this is where you go to get your starter. As you can see, there's equipment here, lots of books, and there's a little observatory here. I don't know what's supposed to be in there, but that could be a camera, and I don't know. Now this bit's really cool. So yeah, as you can see, he's sort of wearing a football uniform, not soccer. We're in the UK, so you say our words, thank you. So yeah, so clearly this is sort of a football uniform. Now this is different from where you're battling before, because as you can see the floor's sort of green. Now I'm not sure if this is supposed to replace competitions, like the beauty contests. Maybe it's more sporting contests. It could be. I think it could be.
You see the guy?
They won't go full 11-a-side football because that's just a bit ridiculous. Or maybe like a little. It could be a mini game. Because I know in Sun and Moon they had that wrestling sort of mini game, the free for all thing. Could be. Maybe a little 5-a-side. Each type has its own sort of ability in the match. Who knows? I doubt it. But who knows? You never know. As you can see, this clearly shows you can customize their clothes more than just a coat and stuff. Or this could just be a uniform you wear. But he clearly has a number there. So either the trainer's part of the squad, or that's just the uniform. But we don't know. Okay, so here we have Score Bunny. Now if you notice, his name's sort of a play on Score and Bunny. Duh. So it sort of links to the theme about football and stuff. So that could mean that this is going to end up being a firefighting type, which kind of sucks, because usually like with Nintendo, when they had Mario Soccer, they sort of represented the strikers with like fire and stuff, so that makes sense. So it could be a firefighting type, which would really suck. It could really suck. It could be a fire normal type, who knows, but I doubt that. But here's another interesting little thing on his face, is this. So this could be either tape, which would cement sort of the sports sort of theory, or it could be like a minus sign, like you have plus or minus, so it could be fire electric. I doubt that, I really doubt that, but we don't know yet. But I think he's one of the better ideas, and I hope to God it doesn't end up being like a big Chungus thing. That'd be a little silly. But in all likeliness, I think there's a good chance he'll be a firefighting type, but I hope it's not, because you've got way too many of those. See, this design I really don't like. It's like a really shitty mudkip. Look at him doing a whole cheering pose, like, oh my god. But yeah, so if we analyze his name like we did before, it sort of goes soak and dribble. But it could also be something and bubble, soak and bubble. I don't know, could be. But I'm sticking with the football theme for now, because I can't really think of any other theme it could be at this point. But yeah, so dribble, usually means there's a lot of movement and stuff. So this could end up being the fighting type. And then Score Bunny could be fire electric, which would make a lot of sense in some sense. But yeah, the description saying he's really shy, so maybe he could be a psychic type, I'm thinking. But he could just be plain water type. But I'm thinking if it's a theme sort of thing, I'm trying to think. Like maybe water psychic, water fighting, who knows. Let me have this guy here. So this guy it's like a goalkeeper and goalkeep. So I thought that was, so also goes with the football theme. So that could mean that he's sort of, could be a grass steel. Sort of like a more defensive heavy unit, which would be good. We should go for more, be cool. Now, so a lot of people are suggesting that perhaps there's going to be 2 wolf legendaries, or there could just be one. I feel like it would make sense to be one, but I don't know why they're doing it. Or it could just sort of be it could be like the tournament logo. But if we are going towards like sort of Celtic mythology and stuff, where people used to have wars with swords and shields, that would make sense why it's called Sword and Shield, and like why the landscape's so like historically heavy on certain aspects. It would make sense. So this region could be more into like its history and stuff, which is why there's a lot of old looking buildings there, because they don't really want to mess around with the history too much, out of respect for maybe the legendaries or just the history interesting. So here is where we start. I believe this is the start where you start. I think this might be the center here, the professor's center here, and I think this could potentially be a training school here, just by the shape of the building. And then right here you have a train station that leads you up, goes through here, leads you there. And also we have another train that goes through here. So now what's on this mountain? Because clearly it's coming through the mountain, unless there's something else we don't see. Okay, and we have more sort of trains that come through the city here. Okay, so if you look here, this is the first gym from the video, grass gym. We have another gym on the right, which could potentially be the water gym. I think this could also be a gym in this big town, but I don't think it is. It could be, but I don't think it is. So that's 2. This here could also be a gym. So far we've got grass, a water. Could this be a ground gym? Because there is a cave there, so we don't know. Perhaps one of the gym leaders worked on the train, which could potentially make him a steel type gym leader or rock. And here we have another gym. So this could also be a rock gym. Here we have a gym in the forest, so this could mean a few things. So this could be, apparently there's a ghost forest, and I don't know if that's how true that is. So it could be a ghost, ground, poison. It wouldn't be a grass gym, because we've already got a grass gym. Now here I think is another gym. So if you can see closely, it's kind of shaped like a dragon head. So we could have a dragon gym leader. Could. And then this is probably another gym here. So it's an ice gym right at the top, if you can see that. So far I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7. And maybe this is 8. And then I think that I can get there, would be cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and then I think this is where sort of the finals take place, like the tournament. So this could be where this could be where you see where the character was walking out to. It could be here. I doubt it, but it kind of does look like a stadium. Obviously, it does look a bit too small. Here is where the finals could be. So it kind of reminds me of the Pokemon Battle Revolution from the Wii. So here, from the Wii. So that could explain sort of why the city looks like that, which would be really cool. So here you have Big Ben, London Eye, and you have a sort of supermarket. It's like a shopping center sort of thing. And if you notice here, there's another train you need to get to the final area, which I think is cool. So now, people are saying it looks kind of small, and I get that because there's a lot of scenery going on right now. It doesn't look like there's much actually here other than the initial cities we're in. So I just thought that's kind of interesting. But if you look down here, there's like a big hole in the wall. It has like 3 faces on it. One's a Diglett, so it could be like a Dugtrio sort of thing. So this could potentially be where we find a legendary, maybe Stretch, maybe. Here's sort of that cave, the cave. I think this could be like an excavation site, because clearly it's opened up. They could have even opened it up so you can see it, or it's an opened up area. But who knows? And there's this little sort of like set of houses outside of everything else, and I'm wondering what that is. And here's more sites. So like I said, look, it's all old-timey steampunk. You have the ancient, drawings on the floor. Cave systems. You have more modern cities. And obviously that's your house. So yeah, just to finish up, guys, some hopes I have for it personally is that it introduces new lore, like interesting lore, not just like basic. Hopefully the game's not too short, because I felt Sun and Moon was way too easy, and I finished that in like a day, and it was a joke. Maybe maybe the new villains could be like a gang of like posh people. Like Team Elegant or something silly like that. And their boss is just a guy with a monocle on, called Charles. Or Jim, or James, I don't know. That'd be funny. But yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a really cool game. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, if you tuned in. If not, you didn't, but whatever. And hope you like, subscribe, and stay around.